Sports. I'm your host, as always, Preston Bailey. With me, Cam Vieira. Like and subscribe to the channel. We do appreciate it. We're growing by the day. The first 30 days seemed like a bit of a sludge. Seemed like we're going through sledding, in football practice. But we're adding subscribers, adding views every day, getting bigger and bigger. And with Cam getting more and more feisty as the days goes along, chugging that water to give it a break there. It's still going to be there when you're gone there. Now, we're going to talk about athletes and strip clubs. So for the church audience or the sensitive audience, you might want to check something else. But, what is going on there, Cam? You brought up a good point. We were talking about this, James Harden, his gain. I've heard many reports, 30 and 40 plus pounds, going to strip clubs, eating lemon pepper wings. Dwayne Haskins, not only is he eating the cake, he takes the cake as well. He was the starting quarterback for the Washington football team, and he gets busted, for lack of a word, at going to a strip club. Cam, what is going on with these guys during COVID? They can't just follow the rule. Well, why is this so hard? What is wrong with these guys?
I wish I could tell you. It all started with Lou Williams back when he left the bubble.
Lemon pepper, baby. Lemon pepper.
And he went to a strip joint in Atlanta and had his lemon pepper wings, which he's now trademarked, by the way. His nickname is now officially Lemon Pepper Lou.
Well, by the way, I think what I should do is I think we should title this video is Lemon Pepper Wings Ruining Professional Sports. How do you like that? I like that. Is Lemon Pepper Wings ruining professional sports? And just put a big old lemon pepper wing. I think that was what we should do. But go ahead.
But I don't understand why it was a problem in baseball with ironically enough, the Atlanta Braves, because that's where Lou Williams had his issues in Atlanta.
Atlanta's a hot spot.
And then James Harden. We all know James Harden has an affinity for strip clubs. In fact, there's an actual study out that someone did and put on Reddit that he plays his worst in the cities with the best strip clubs, and he plays his best in the cities with the worst.
This is on Reddit or this is on Bleacher Report?
This is on Reddit.
Okay, well, Reddit, take what take what the defense gives you on Reddit. But yeah, I mean, that's an interesting story. I mean, that's somebody that's got way too much time on their hands if he's going into and you said Utah's got the best strip clubs or something like that?
Yeah, it said the cities he plays his worst are Miami. I think that speaks for itself.
Right. Hotlanta or Miami. I just want to say Hotlanta. Miami, yeah. Go ahead with the teams. You read the study. You read the strip club study, and I'm sure, Cam, you stumbled across this story because of your professional in journalism, and you weren't clicking around with something else, I'm sure.
No. I saw it trending on Twitter. That guy literally did this study that James Harden's nightlife leads to him playing worse. So Miami was number one.
Right. Miami. Okay.
In a thing that nobody would have predicted or saw coming, Salt Lake City, the Utah Jazz, was number two.
I would not have thought so. I'm surprised by Salt Lake City. I would have thought the beacon of Mormonism, a very strict, repressive religion, very, very stern religion, no flexibility, all the wildness in Utah. I would not have thought Salt Lake City, Utah. I would not have picked them in the top 10. But go ahead.
LA was number three.
LA, obviously LA. Yes, LA. You broke up there. Say that again.
New York was number four.
New York, obviously, I could see that. Yep. Do you have any more cities? One more time.
Minneapolis was number five.
Yeah, Minneapolis is a big city. Okay, well, that's interesting. So, what can you do? But yeah. Look. Let me just say this: it's got nothing to do with a judgment from a morality. You're an adult, you're a free man, you can do whatever you want to do. If you want to go to a strip club, you can go to a strip club, whether Salt Lake City, Miami, wherever it is. Okay. Hotlanta did not make your top 5 list with Lemon Pepper Lou. But here is what's the problem that people are missing, I believe, is everybody's sensitive in this COVID times. Now you still got your Boston, you got your mask there? What do we got? Look at that. You got your Boston mask there. I mean, you are such a diehard fan, you got to wear your Boston Celtics mask. The fact that you don't have to keep wearing it if you don't want to, but the fact that we no longer can just wear a sports hat or a sports jersey or a sports shirt. We've got to wear masks that say our favorite teams on them. People are taking this seriously. So whether you're taking it serious or not taking it serious, if you're 53 guys, that's hard with 53 guys on a team, 30 coaches, 30 exec. You're talking about a lot of people, right?
Right. Plus the training staff, the
training staff, the this. I mean, football is such a massive operation. Not that it's not a big deal with 10 or 12 guys, because it is with James Harden, but for Dwayne Haskins, it's way worse. With the amount of people, you've almost got to be, even if your compulsion is to go, you have 3 or 4 buddies, you want to go, you want to have fun, have some lemon pepper wings, have some lemon pepper drinks, whatever it is.
Wait.
Just you can't wait. I mean, right now is a sensitive time with everybody. Everything's going on. We got a presidential transition. There's a lot going on in these next 30 days. Let's just lower the temperature and get lemon pepper wings.
Football players 5 months a year. He could have.
This guy, look, I'm going to say this about Dwayne. I never wanted Dwayne Haskins. I don't care about the Washington football team personally. I have no vested interest in that team. I don't root for that team. My team's the Bucks. I'm simply saying he's a terrible quarterback. I talked earlier about cutting your losses. I would cut my losses twice with Dwayne Haskins.
I agree.
He was a first-round pick, 15 overall. Daniel Snyder loved him. Obviously, Daniel Snyder has very poor judgment, okay, because he has his own assault allegations against him, which I don't even want to get into. You can read that if you'd like, all the women that have accused him of all the nefarious things. I do expect within the next 2 to 3 years, he will probably have to sell the team, Daniel Snyder, whether he wants to or not. With the name James, with the alleged assaults, all the shenanigans that have gone on, the pressure is going to come down on him. He's going to have to get rid of it. But what I would do specifically, if I was Washington, I'd put him up for trade. If I could get a second-round pick for Dwayne Haskins, I would sign that deal right now and be done with him. A second-round pick. You drafted him 15th overall. You wasted a first-round pick. I would trade him today. If a company called me, if a group called me, if New England called me, whoever called me, second-round pick, he's yours. Take him. Get him out of the building. Don't want him.
No, I agree. He's just. I think you said it yourself that you have a friend who is a fan of the Washington football team who said that half the scouting staff quit when they drafted Dwayne Haskins.
Yes, because he was not on the board. He was not a top 10, top 15 player on their board. Like, if you're a scout, you've spent your whole year staying at the Howard Johnson, staying at the Budget Inn with your Toyota Camry rental car, driving all around the world, putting up 20, 30, 40,000 miles on your car, your rental car, driving in, all these eating at the Denny's at 3 a.m. It's not a glamour. It's fun if you like it, but it's not a glamorous lifestyle. You've got your board, your top 50, 100 players with your other scouts. You come to a consensus with your top 5 or 10 scouts, and the GM and the owner's like, yeah, we don't care. We don't care. Like, it doesn't mean you have to agree with everything the scouts say, but if the scouts say, look, I went to that game. I went to that Wisconsin game. I went to that North Dakota State game, that Appalachian State game that nobody went to, that had 4 fans. And you're telling me that my material, my scouting meant nothing. Yeah, people are going to get upset about it, right?
Of course.
Absolutely crazy. Like and subscribe to the channel. Send me the tweets. Thanks again.